What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. There is a big winter storm that's here, and Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island, you name it, they're advising you not to drive. But PennDOT in Pennsylvania is pretty much telling you 99% of the highways will be restricted to commercial vehicles that are not loaded. You know, I'm going to go through what tier 1, 2, and tier 3 is in this video. I'm going to show a screenshot of the tiers right here so you know, but pretty much they want you to be loaded and they want you to have chains and they don't want you to be doubles or tankers. And so I'll list down below, but if you don't get that opportunity, check out 511 and second that, check out the link that I'll have, and it'll just have a list for you so that you could look right into that and know exactly what it is. But don't get put out of service, because they will put you out of service, which doesn't make sense. And they want you to park somewhere where there's not a lot of parking in the East Coast. So again, another thing that doesn't make sense. Overall, you know, it's just one of those things that it's a struggle. You know, tell me this, in the past, did they used to do this, you know, years and years ago, 20 years ago, or is it a problem with the way drivers drive now that they have to shut down all the roads, right? Mutha Truckers, let's get into today's video. I appreciate you guys. Just a heads up for the newer truck drivers. Hopefully your dispatcher is not trying to make you drive in this winter storm, but there's a couple of tips for you that could save your life. One, stay at least 6 car lengths behind an operating plow truck, and remember that the main plow is wider than the truck. Number 2, be alert. Since plow trucks generally travel much more slowly than other traffic, when a plow truck is traveling toward you, move as far away from the center of the road as you can possible. Number 3, never try to pass or get between several trucks plowing side by side in a plow train. You know, the weight of the snow thrown from the plow can quickly cause smaller vehicles to lose control and, of course, get on your windshields. So you don't want any of that. So stay back and stay away from them. You know, I would like to say, before we start today's video, I appreciate all of the Department of Transportation for going out there, salting these roads and doing what they can to keep all the truck drivers and motorists on the road safe. Okay, so let's get into this right here. Different times starting this morning all the way until now, they have been banning certain vehicles by tier. So I have right here the screenshot of what you're looking at, from motorcycle all the way down to loaded doubles, and it tells you very clearly what you need. So the 2 topics in hand is we're going to talk about tier 1 and tier 3. And so those are pretty much saying that you can only drive your semi-truck if you are loaded and you have chains. Now, mind you, in tier 1, when you look at it, you can still drive doubles if you have double trailer and you'll be okay. But when it gets to tier 3, you're not allowed to. The only people that are allowed to do this, trucks that are loaded and have chains. So overall, Mutha Truckers, it's just one of those things where if it's tier 1, you got to be loaded or you will be put out of service. If it's tier 3, you need to have chains and you need to be loaded. But the recommendation is do not drive during this weather. If your dispatcher is trying to make you do something like this, just look, you know, I don't want anyone to lose their job, but it's not about losing your job. It's about losing your life. So, you know, PennDOT has closed down 99% of the highways. Let's get into this. So the first one we're going to go over is a tier 1, which again means that you need to be loaded. Okay. Yeah, you cannot be unloaded. If you are very light, officer can pull you over and put you out of service. Right. So tier 1, Interstate 99 entire length, I-81 from Maryland to I-78, I-83 entire length. Okay. Pennsylvania Turnpike, I-76 from New York Staten, exit 75 to Carlisle, exit 226. All right, Pennsylvania Turnpike Northeastern Extension, I-476, Lehigh Valley, exit 56 to Clark Summit, exit 130. I-78 entire length, I-81 from I-78 to New York, I-80 from exit 173 Lamar to New Jersey, I-84 entire length, I-180 entire length, I-380 entire length, Route 33 entire length, US 22 from I-78 to New Jersey. Okay, so here now is tier 3, which pretty much means you have to have chains. You can't be doubles, and you have to be single, and you have to be loaded. But again, I do not recommend you drive on the roads. I-81 from I-80 to New York, I-84 entire length, I-380 entire length. Now, remember, okay, again, this is not recommended. Don't do it if you don't have to. If you feel feared for your life, make sure that this isn't you. That's all I got to say. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. I'll put the information down below. Check 511. All this can change from Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island. The weather is always finicky. So the biggest thing is check 511. I'll put links down below to this. Y'all be safe out there. Just want to give you guys today's information. And hopefully we have good updates for tomorrow.